vacsorával később, és egy csukló töréssel később, nem, hazugság, már megint valótlanokat állítok. Bazd meg! Egyszer akarok komolyan beszélni, erre Viktor Discordra betolja, hogy a karaktere a buliból, a Rockstar játékból cosplayezi a főhőst, mert gyakorlatilag pont ugyanúgy néz ki, és ugye hollóhátas, tehát kék ruha van rajta, és ezt most nem tudom nektek megmutatni, de meg tudom mutatni. Szóval ez itt a két karakter, és szerintem 10/10. Kurva jó. Na szóval, hogy ki kellett pihennem, hát ezt magyaráztam most Árinak is, a csuklójost is fájt, elzsibbadt, mert rohadt kényelmetlen az, hogy ugye az iránygombokat nyomogatom, és közben még a kontrollt a kis ujjammal, a hüvelykujjammal a space-t, a többivel a maradék gombot, és egyszerűen így áll a kezem végig. Látszólag hiába nem érem úgy el a gombokat, mint ahogy azt így elsőre gondolnátok, mert... Na mindegy, ez az én... Hát... keresztem, úgyhogy... Én azt mondom, hogy szerintem ezt nem most fogjuk tudni megdönteni, mert olyan szinten kilő a picsába, akit le kéne győznünk. Tehát ez az egy másodpercet tudtam lefaragni, mint ahogy az ott látszik is. Jelen mutogatok a képernyőre, nem látjátok, én viszont én, úgyhogy nem érdekel. De konkrétan majd, hogy nem, teljes 1 másodperc van köztünk, kicsikét több. És... nem tudom, meg kéne... Na ez itt csaj, ez nincs itt. Nem kérdésítel? A mordekáros csajt keresem, azt a Sziméldet. Mert ugye ő adta ki, hogy döntsük meg a rekordot, hogy akkora nagy arcok vagyunk. És nem tudom, hogy most lehet-e vele beszélni arról, hogy amúgy... De jó, az a mordekáros kritikus talán. Én is akarok így ütögetni. Nem látom, hogy itt lenne. Nagyon jók a Quidditch talárok.
Peeves was in a mood the other day. Tossed my quill right on Scribner's desk. I'm glad I...
Revelio.
Tudom, hogy valahol még nem jártam. Nem tudom. A szemem.
Lumos.
Jaj, nem már!
Confringo.
Szívesen.
Incendio. Revelio. Ha. Ha.
Arra vagyok, Gallaorra gyűjtök, mert mandragórákat kéne ültetnem. Ez micsoda?
Revelio. Closer. Accio. Lumos.
Ezek a csillagjegyek.
Reparo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Valamivel biztos meg kell majd itt. Lehet, hogy csak este. Majd ne felejtsük el. Mit vitt az a szerencsétlen kád?
Revelio.
De hát tényleg. Ó.
Revelio. Incendio.
Mit vágtam ezt?
Revelio.
Nézzük meg a más tetején is. Nagyon jól néz ki az egész kastély. Meg úgy minden.
Revelio.
Tudom, hogy a mély sztorival sokkal gyorsabban is tudnék haladni, de... Nem kell fedezni mindent.
Revelio. Confringo.
Nem tudom seprőről fel... Miért nem tudom seprőről felvenni? Honnan fogom tudni? Ó, hogy ilyet is lehet.
Na.
Hát, hogyha nem éred el seprűről, vagy bárhonnan magasan van a papír, tudod, amikor felfedezel,
Aha.
az invitóval oda tudod hívni.
Mm.
És ezt nem tudtam.
Revelio. Incendio.
Már azt hittem találtam valami ízét.
Confringo.
Valami titkos lejáratot.
Revelio.
Itt azért nézelődtünk a múltkor is. Akkor még nem volt semmi. Még ideig már nem jöttünk el.
Revelio.
Azt hittem, ott is van egy ajtó. Itt is van egy olyan vigyula. Nem volt még asztronómia óránk amúgy. Lehet azért nem tudjuk. Nem akarok még egyszer lemenni. Nem túl sok még. Ezek direkt szopatnak. Jó, menjünk ide.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio.
Ezt tudja, hogy lezárt ajtó mögött van, aha. Sajnálatos.
Away from me! I'm sorry,
Volt itt a kulcs? Ott egy kulcs. Meg egy sárkány.
Revelio.
Hol van a kulcs? Erre repültem. Nem, erre mondjuk nem repülök, mert erre nincsen. A felszedtük.
Revelio. Excellent.
Remélem látom a sárkányt is.
Én is ezt mondom. Hozzak valamit aztán?
Micsoda?
Hozzak valamit?
Mit?
Gyere szóval. Ilyet, valamit rendőjét.
Mi?
Rendőjét. Nem egy nehéz kérdés.
Revelio.
Nem. Várja. Na. Aztán a kis közjáték után. Teljesen akaratomon kívül csinálok egy ilyen félnapos streamet. Ügyes.
Revelio.
Ja, fasz.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio.
Mit kell ezekkel a képekkel csinálni?
Lumos. Reparo.
Ez elég az egy ajtó volt.
Revelio.
Mik ezek a kávária sztorik? Nem tudom, honnan kezdődik a
Rebellion.
sztori. Biztos, hogy valahogy oda lehet menni, hogy valami fél. Na jó. Majd legközelebb. Mi ez? Szapufók fráter. Mert úgy néz ki, kérdezem.
He said I had a complexion like a hippocampus.
Revelio.
Fancy saying that.
If only I hadn't done it in potions.
He's absolutely sweet on me, I'm sure of it. Every time he's around me, he's crooning at me.
Az...
Revelio.
Ez a Seamus Finnegan volt, fogadjuk. Nem, tudom, hogy még nem élt itt. De... Ő a nagy úttörője a robbantgatásra. Hogy tudom? Szóval megint ez a szar.
collecting chiz purple pines the entire term. Then I thought I'd
Ott van. Kipóktálták.
I wonder if you learned different things about it.
De mekkorát ráver amúgy. Ezt nem tudom megunni.
Powers should be kept in the old school.
What do you want? Get away from me!
Ez
If
egy
I
pici
could have
hipokrít.
that day, I would!
Ez egy kíméra.
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons.
Wow.
Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which,
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toad
Why would you want to take Toast?
to a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Ahogy a titkok kamrája is. Ki tudja, még ilyen bánat lehet a Roxford alatt egyébként.
This looks promising.
Szem leszakad.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here,
Oh.
the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Yeah. Hú. Valamit ezzel a köpcössel beszéltek.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Tök jó, hogy mindenki dobálgatja nagy taskokat, de rohadtul nincs pénzem arra, hogy megvegyem a hozzájuk szükséges dolgokat. Ezt viszont meg tudom csinálni. Ehhez nem kell, hogy ez ingyen van. Sokkal csillesebb feladat volt, mint a karikás. Az ominózus híd. Vagy nem vették észre? Mindegy, Harryre alszom. Most sem a karakter. Majd Discordra dobjál be egy képet róla, ha kész van. Ahogy az mindenkinek kötelező. Nem lehet, igen. Ahogy mégsem, de de vagy nem. Még tölt valamit. Ja, hát... Még 400 gigát leszedhet. Van ilyen? Ezt hát nem fájt.
Nem azt verseny?
Nem. Az utolsó lufit keresem. Aztán.
Én is ezt fest.
Brilliant!
Gyorsan meg volt. Hát ilyen september. Én szedtem meg.
Én ebből a
Tetszik, hogy ott parázslik, ami...
második ajándékot, ebből a lufi kipukkasztásról, a második ajándék, a kapaszságtűt használom, ezt rohadt.
Nem tudtam még a ajándékot.
Igen?
Csak már változott. Én nem csak egy sort pukkasztottam ki, csak kíváncsi voltam, hogy mi az. Aztán nem kerestem többet.
Ja, nekem az egyik barátom.
Ehhez volt küldi most. De az...
Csak nem olvastam, hogy melyik kipukkasztani, csak azt
Ja.
a duplikat, és ami szerint ezt kiigazított, hogy már ilyen izéket csináltam.
Mire rájöttél?
Nem, mire megadta.
Ja,
Nem olvastam el.
azért mondom.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
Ó, és egy nagy kék kocka. Vagyis, na.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Úgyhogy ezt még így hova fogom rakni. De, és ez
There you go. Catching them quickly.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I think it's learned again, but you continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Revelio.
Ja, a képek ordítanak. Még 3 kell. Yeah? Ó, most kaptam meg a izét, amit Ági mondott. Csepprit. Nem néz ki rosszul. De ez enyém jobban tetszik. Ezért fizettem. Találtam izéket is. 5000 ér is. Cseprűt. Jaj, mókodat vártam. Visszaraksz morcba. Adunk.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Azt hiszem 800 volt a mag.
ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Kapat.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Ugye emlékszem, a 800 volt, azért hiszük meg. Azt meg volt.
You're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Miért nem tudok ilyeneket eladni? Most vehetnék egyet, de a maggal csak jobban járok, nem?
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Be kéne jönni ide az erdőbe. Van itt bandit tábor. Ki lehetne fosztani, hát van elő pénz, meg eladható cucc.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Azért mondom a magot, mert abban a... Tini, vagy nem bánat a neve. Abból is csak egyszer vettünk.
It isn't Nora Treadwell's guardian angel.
És azóta azt ültetjük folyamatosan. Meg gondolom, hogyha...
Afraid to take...
Nice try! Is that the best you got? Head in the clouds, this one! And it's up! Whoever the knacker! Hang on! I haven't even had the tea yet!
Nothing more than luck.
Better luck next time!
Állat! Hogy átváltozott már?
Revelio.
Jó, de mindjárt bemegyünk.
Revelio.
You can feed me. I can feed you. I prefer the latter. One invalid. I heard something.
De ott hallották valami.
This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Nem túl sok. Mondjuk szerintem már meg vagyok amúgy. Jó. Kíváncsiak, mennyi idő alatt nőnek ki a mandragórák. Nem tudom, melyik az.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Néha még mellé nyomok. Hát, hogy ő is árul.
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes.
Nem, ő tök másokat árul.
You've a good head for business, haven't you?
Jó,
No one can say
maradok
I don't keep a
teljesen csúló.
stacked shelf.
Illetve de hát...
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Csak letartóztatja az időt, ugyebár, ahogy az köztudott.
Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Nem lesz sem.
Nick, you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Ki fogja feltakarítani onnan a földemről? Már megint a haragudj. Nincs itt. Mit akar a izé? Miért zárom egyből belünk van? De megérdeklek.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Pedig milyen szép volt.
There we go.
Arra kell menni, egyáltalán. Igen. Is it? Beautiful.
That's it.
I've robbed every traveling.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again and you'll soon find yourself with output poachers at your back.
Most mindenki figyelmét felhívom magamra. Válunk. Én közel van a Roxford ilyen bandita táborokhoz. Normális úgy? Már nyilván légvonalban van közel. Annyira jó amúgy, hogy full open world. Most töltőképernyő. Vagy hát legalábbis így most, ahol eddig voltam, ott még eddig nem volt, csak ott teleportáltam. De ezt megérthető.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Nem jó gombot nyomtak. De azért elsőre.
Very good. That's it. Keep it up.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
Uh-oh.
If you were that good, I can't believe a bit of bad luck could end your entire Quidditch career.
I was excellent. My ability on a broom had nothing to do with what happened. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself.
Oh.
I did not see clearly and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
Liquid luck? That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her. Tell them what she'd done.
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
Na, kikeltek már a mandragórák? Kérdezem. Nem akarok itt akadékoskodni, meg ilyenek, de... Na mondtam, elültetem és hello, ott terem örökkön örökké. Jó, akkor... most nem kell nem. Szerintem a tiltott rengeteg, az tökéletes lesz. Hát úgyis vannak még ilyen... Hát... tudtok például.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Kell csalnunk pár kópot. Egyedül van, az nem jó. Nem több kópon.
Finished. 8 legs is simply too many.
Há! El tudom égetni a pókhálót, az a legjobban. Ó, menjünk gyógynövénytalra. Jaj, nem. Így. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy a gyengélkedő mikor fog megnyílni. Biztos valami sztori esemény kapcsán.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Wonderful to see you again.
Örülök. Örülök, hogy örülni. Azért valamiről beszélni.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Easy.
Well done! Feel free to argue, Leviosa. You're a natural.
Hát ahhoz még megint kéne pénz. De... Na, Dani, készen van a karaktered? Nem fontos kérdés. Ott maradt egy. Most csinálom. Wow. Éppen nem látszik, hogy mordekáros vagy az is. Azért a Roxfordban látszik, hogy van már. Egyébként sem tudom megcsinálni még. Nem hát. Most megnézzük. Aha. De invisibility potion tudnék, ha lenne rolltak még. Fúj. De undorító. Itt a játék nagyon buszos.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Köszönöm szépen. Elnézünk Roxmorcba, gyorsan. Pipinhez. Aztán, ha nem tudunk még venni, akkor hallunk többnyire a sztorit, mint a főkődivel. Csak kinyögöm egyébként.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Hát vagy ez a troll takonyka, mondjuk csak egy 100-as, az jó. Az 1002.
Here you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Megcsináljuk a izét. A láthatatlan potit. Azt nem mondja, hogy ellenségek ellen kell. De majd akkor használom el, nem most semmi értelme. Tök menő. Ez a legtávolabbi pont. Hova teleportálni tudok? Jó. Jó. Egy fél perces megyünk. Na, és akkor haladjunk tovább. Dani, te meg majd meséld el, hogy melyik házba kerülsz, vagy kerültél. Láttam a karaktert, menő. Jól néz ki. Bugrabuggos arca van. Wonderful. Ja, nem akarok bemenni, de hiába nyíltál ki. Szerintem amúgy ez a tó, ahol a dementoros patronusos incidens történt, vagy hát fog történni. Igen, elég hogy itt a szar vas. Hát ez a biztos nem... Jaj, Mártani, jaj!
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Az miért repült? Nem tudom, mondjuk Paxnak tényleg piszkálódni. És mit vagy ilyen? Büszkén kell viselni, ha valaki ugra bumba.
Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Most már akkor a vízportot is meg fogjuk tudni csinálni a spell miatt. Direkt nem seprűvel megyek egyébként, mert rendesen itt csak levitte a grafikát, és egy csomó dolog belőle, ahogy alig látszik. Na. Hát de hajat tudsz változtatni. Elnézést, kentaurok! Tettek meg! Állj, van, hát nézem már, hogy néztek ki. Jobban, mint az 5-be, oké. Állj! Jó, ne állj meg.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Revelio.
Nem bír magával, állandóan látni akar. Akkor nézzük annak. Jól néz ki amúgy. Itt írtott rengeteg maga.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone. I dream of making a better world. For me.
I would say that Iredale is not appropriately named.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach. This is all. Where did I set my trap? Slippery.
Én akartam Patriciát használni, hogy kíváncsi voltam, az hogy néz ki. De bunkó volt.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got Ah, but you trusted the wrong kind. And we see you about to echo your folly. How are we supposed to offer our respect for such a choice?
They come after me. I'll stick them like a knocktail.
De köd van.
Who lived here, I wonder?
You've had too much fire with you if you think you can outdo my take. I've been carrying the sack on that last raid.
Meg nehézkes már bagoly.
Revelio.
Mutasd meg a démon. Hát ez a híd sem olyan híd. Csak mondom. Nem tudom, miért ott mondom továbbra is. Bú. Na, hát végigszokottam. Mi már kentaurak.
You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Ez mi volt? észrevett?
Afraid to...
Wingardium Leviosa. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
No.
A castle. Revelio.
Nem tudom kinyitni, mert nagy támpás itt van bent. Torítja. Kinyitnám, de nem tudom. Várjál, ez miért nincs? Ja, olyan, hogy ez nem is hív. Ennek geci volt ez a játék amúgy, ez igazság. És ezt nem győzöm hangsúlyozni. Igen, amúgy ideje volt most már azért a Witchernek, meg a Dragon Age Inquisitionnek egy méltó ellenfelet így ennyi idő után adni. És azt hiszem... Maradj meg, morogsz. Azt hiszem, ez ide az lett. Most szerintem azért egy 20 órányi lesz volna a játékban. Mindennel együtt, mert csak ma már a 8. órája streamelem. Látni már nem látok semmit, de... Meg kell tolni, meg kell tolni. Jaj, kedvenceim! Nem látszik innen a rakszor.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Megint lekuporodunk a földre aludni, csövesek vagyunk.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Nem akarod használni, vagy le akarod
Quickly now.
Igen, ezt akartam kipróbálni eddig.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Csicska.
Revelio.
must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Tell us.
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew? Who's there?
Senki sehol.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to...
Miért beszéltek egyszerre, miközben olvasnék? Most már mondhatnátok. Nem.
I will draw blood.
When are you going to give up? Well
Rather unwise coming back this way. Right not to be worried about you.
is that the best you can do? You're so silly. That's unexpected. That's embarrassing. Funny. It's sad. Really, it is.
I've been fighting since before you were there.
Potato.
This is where you will fail. Oh, that was meant for me. Was that you? There you are.
If only Ranrock...
Let's get this over. Glance off of me. Easily diverted. Much too slow.
Bazd meg.
Rebellion.
Így is be lehet jönni. Én a könnyebb utat választottam. Itt jól néz ki a harc, csak én vagyok bénos, találom el azt a bénegyet, amit...
Revelio. Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though. It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Megtaníthatnád nekem is.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Revelio.
Dani, egy fontos kérdés. A karakteredet ugyanúgy hívják, ahogy mindent ugyanúgy hívják.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Ez Merlin. Nem, biztos, hogy nem Merlin. Bár hasonlóan van ábrázolva ő is. Gondolom. Igen, gratulálok. Tisztességes alter egót csak ki kéne mentenem.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
De most léptem vissza. Hát hova vissza?
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Jó. Igen, beszélünk.
Revelio.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Teára van idő. Nem. Találj itt a nevet. Nem értem. Szépen itt a nevet. Itt el is mentem gyorsan. Nem azért, mert... Rég volt már mentve. Ja, ezt ide. Jó, most ilyen challenge-en vagyok, vagy hát egy próbán. Most nem lehetne, hogy nem kapok házit. Mindjárt megnézzük, mit írnak erről a cicáról. Hármas besorolás, ami azt hiszem azt jelentette, hogy képzett varázslóra nem ártalmas. Igen, nem veszi. A kinézőt, ezt a macskaszerű kisbestiát Nagy-Britanniában tenyésztették ki, de ma már a világ minden részébe exportálják. A kinéző bundája, sose tudom, hogy kell ezt rendesen kiejteni, bundája foltos, pettyes vagy tarka, füle feltűnően nagy, a farka az oroszlánihoz hasonló. Okos, önálló esetenként agresszív állat, de ha megkedvel egy boszorkányt vagy varázslót, remek házi kedvenc válik belőle. Különleges képességei közé tartozik, hogy felismeri az alattomos gyanús egyéneket, és biztos hazavezeti eltévedt gazdáját. Keresztezhető a macskával, egyszerre legfeljebb 8 kölyköt fialcig. A knéző a kruphoz és a wooperhez hasonlóan csak engedéllyel tartható, mivel külsője elég szokatlan ahhoz, hogy felkeltse a múlik érdeklődését. Akkor Hermione hogy tartott ilyen macskát? Mert hogy a csámpás az árvidek, ez volt. Bár lehet, hogy csak, tehát lehet, hogy nem full knízül, hanem keresztezett faj. És lehet, hogy azt árulhatták így. Bár lehet, hogy ott kitöltött egy papírt, azt háló. Na mindegy, túl gondoljuk.
Revelio.
Haladjunk be az első próbára. A trimágus tusák az semmi. Jól néz ki.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
Ezek csak díszek.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Hát valami. Nem sokat, egy kicsit. Ez nem tudom, amikor a Dragon Age-be beléptünk a átyolba. Halló. Még kell.
Revelio.
Na.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Na, mikor keltek fel? Ki lesz az első? A végére érek mi?
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Kicsit túlkaptam. Ahol megfáradt.
What have the keepers planned for me?
Nagy csillagkapu.
These look familiar. Was it Accio I used before? That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
Indeed.
Revelio.
Yes.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? I assume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Tudnám kiabálni, de sütyorognak ezekbe a izékbe. Gyanús volt. Na várja. Jó, azt mondja, várjuk el. Várhatok csak úgy. Igen, csak úgy volt.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the arch. More statues. Not making this easy on me.
Ez lesz kész. Mi? Karaktered?
Revelio. Revelio.
A suttogásatlan izénél ez... T6. Vagy alulvien tiprök.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Yeah. Nem jó. Ja.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Ja, hogy a név. Aha. Menő. Na várj, oda hogy megyek. Hogy így nem vissza bárhova. Ott is nem. Chances.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
háromban volt egy varázs, A betűs, vagy legalábbis az... Nem A betűs volt, az ikonya volt egy A betű, és amúgy valami kárpi, akármi volt, és az volt hasonló ehhez, nyilván nem ez volt, csak hogy...
I'll never get used to these floors.
Mint a Lupintól tanultak.
Revelio.
És az jut róla mindig eszembe, ezt mit akar volna csinálni, hogy nézd. Na? Álljatok fel, gyertek. Hollóhát lesz, hogy norvesen. Hát itt is hollóhátasak. Ez a nagy hollóhát fogó reprezentálás. Semmi krippendél, meg kukrabú. De igazából az a szlamjak, azt csak kérdezem. Azt hittem, hogy ugrabúg lesz, hogy úgy szokott lenni. Én Ádira hittem azt, hogy majd ugrabúgos lesz. Nem pedig hollógyász. Mert azt, hogy Balázs, mi mordekárosok vagyunk, azt szerintem kérdőjelezhetetlen igazság.
Revelio.
Ja. Szerint csak cooldown a spelleken, amúgy csak harckörben van, ez nagyon okos. Pont egy kört. Ez hasonló volt amúgy a régi játékok challenge-ei. És hát úgy gondolom még nincs vége. Igen, ez fight lesz. Szóval boss egyébként. Phase 2. Pont meg. Meg kéne várnunk, hogy charge-oljon egy ilyen orbot. Jó van, majd nézem. Most kicsit el vagyok foglalva. nem is lett volna. Jó, majd mindegy. Meg lett a dualist challenge is közben.
What a relief.
Ez jó volt az a kis boss.
Az jó volt, az Dark Souls volt. Na, hát nézem közben, Dani milyen karaktert alkotott.
Tényleg ez gépe.
Jó lett. Ennek az előző sem volt rossz. Teljesen korrekt. Akkor végül hollóhát leszel?
Revelio.
De azért nyilván mindenki azért még tudni akar. Csak kíváncsi vagyok. Jasszunk Pepit fölkelsz, sírva fakadok. Még nem tudsz. Az menő. Ezzel annak van a legkevesebb küldetése. Nem tudom, hogy ez így van-e ilyen. Erre nem hallottam. Az milyen jumping puzzle-t épít
Your
épp a
ability
csaj?
to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
Na, milyen sötét varázsló lesz belőle. Nem tudja feldolgozni az igazságot.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
Oh. That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then. Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Jó a sztori, tetszik.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Ezek amúgy még nem adnak.
Revelio.
Lassan. Tetszik egyébként tényleg a sztori, tehát hogy jók a küldik, meg érdekes a történet, hogy kíváncsiak mi lesz az a csajjal. Most akkor ilyen múltba... Oh, szavasz!
What have we here?
Vagy végül
I'm
rájött,
a
hogy
student at
sajnos ez
Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies, yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Itt már nincs szakváltás. Vagy nem? Azt hittem beköszöntött a tél, meg nagy karácsonyok. De nem. Mozgava egy párat tudsz. Várjál. Azért valamennyi pénzt is gyűjtöttünk. Mentsünk is gyorsan. mégis van levelem. Nem is igaz, ez hazugság. Legendás állatok minden?
I should ask. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
Azonnal megyünk.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Imelda Reyes acts as if she invented them. I can't believe Black is still the headmaster. The only reason I want to posted it.
Mi az, hogy vegyek? Nem, ő ad nekem. Nem veszek. Normális vagy? Szerinted egy Roxforti diák mennyit keres? Továbbra sem vagyok Harry. Nem hagyták rám a fél gringocot.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Még csak azt sem tudom, hogy varázslók voltak a szüneim.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
Normális vagy? Nem lehet. Vízére kell.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Nem vagy normális. Bolond vagy, bent meg. Invisibility potion recept, meg a thunder recept. Ja, ez az invisibility potion megvan, csak a thunder receptje. De se lesz most meg, azt hiszem. Bár lehet, hogy a potifogát meg tudom menni. Egyelőre is a vég.
Again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Ez kell nekem, ugye?
Here you
Nem akarok
I
rosszat
hope to see
venni.
you again. Farewell for
Nem
now.
tudom visszaadni. Thunder Brew.
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you.
Annyira nem tartom annak. Minden pénzem ráment. Lehetek enemt találni. Megyek ki farkasok közé. Mit vagy? Oh, nem.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Nem Róma. menjünk vissza.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you... On Diffindo, I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That sounds positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating? It was at that. While it lasted, at any rate. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Örülök, hogy megdicsérted. Holtapanyt kell szereznünk. Kiválóan hangzik. Szerintem az a legközelebbi. Troll barlang.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hollóhátas lettél? Most úgyis jól jön ez a hozzáállás a szakdoga elkezdéséhez. Na hát hajrá, hajrá. Én meg közben rájöttem, hogy tök hülye vagyok. És... Hülyet nem mondtam. De kéne. Nem a trollokat viszkerálni. Legendás állatokat jól megnézzük magunknak.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Ja, a csámpás nem volt ennyire izé. Ez tuti valami
Those two
csak
don't
fél.
belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Mindjárt. Mindjárt megyek, mindjárt is. Tényleg cuki. Mennyi van ez csak? Tirád is. Azért is nem.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well, lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you. I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. stand back. Please meet Highwing.
Magas szár.
Isn't she just magnificent?
Balázs,
Go
te
on,
nevezted
introduce
ezt?
yourself to her, but be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Ennyi letarhált minket kajával, meg fésüléssel, azt elment. Még csak el se vitt minket repülni.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Tényleg kicserélte ezeket? Shit. Jó, még beszéljünk vele is. Megnézem, hogy róla van-e valami info. Itt van. Ártalmatlan, szelídíthető. A Tirikol pufók testű bolyhos tollazatú, repülésre képtelen madár. Mauritius szigetén őshonos, igen jellegzetes módon menekül, felhullatva eltűnik, hogy aztán valahol máshogy felbukkanjon. ezzel a képességgel a főnix is rendelkezik, lásd lentebb. A faj érdekessége, hogy egykor a múlik is tudták a létezésükről, bár ők Dodó néven ismerték. Mivel nem voltak tisztában vele, hogy a Dirikol képes eltűnni, azt hitték a vadászaik kiirtották a fajt. Tekintve, hogy ez a tény jelek szerint rádöbbentette őket a többi élőlény válogatás nélküli pusztításának veszélyeire, a Mágusok Nemzetközi Szövetsége nem tartja célszerűnek eloszlatni a Dirikol kihalásának tévhitét. Vicces. Egyébként egy. Többi meg, hát már olvastuk. Na, még beszéljünk a hószerrel, aztán...
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogwarts.
Jó. Hova mászunk?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nem tudom, nem merek eljönni. Végül is jó helyen szálltam, nem?
To be honest, anything I could get.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So,
Beasley,
I
where have
suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Ez karakterem miért úgy néz ki, mint aki be van állva?
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's has more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Most ne válts questet, légy szíves.
Like stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Revelio.
Na. Micsoda másik fele. Ez az egyik. Hol a másik? Na jó. Hova? Mi? Valahol
Revelio.
Something adat kell.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Figyelnek a pontok.
Revelio.
Miért nem állnak meg sem? Hogy ott fent számít? Jó, a Griffinnél is mint valami. Ha!
Revelio.
Na, aludjunk a földön, itt a csicskák. Amik látszom, hogy vagyunk, mert mindenki ugráltat minket jobbra-balra.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Addig itt álltunk. Ez jól nézett ki amúgy.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Visszanéztem. Mi? Mi? Mi?
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Alohomora. Revelia.
De összesítja az enyém. Úristen. Tényleg sokat beszél. Lesz majd egy szólni. Számít csak kettő kell, ez megvan. Inteket a szermondókon. Mi észre tud venni, miközben minigame... Mekkora csicska? Na jó, ennek nem most állunk neki. Tulajdonképpen... Itt elmentjük. És legközelebb innen fogjuk folytatni, addig is halit.